Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday, and most importantly, happy Halloween. Brood has reached a 10 stream streak, and he has sent me corn to celebrate. Thank you. Thank you for the corn. It's important to remember that you can always corn a corn. Never forget that. Alright, here we go. It's Cornge. Ooh. I could make this a little bit bigger so you can, Thank you. It looks much worse close up, I assure you. I, vastly underestimated how much time it was gonna take to set this up. And, yeah, so that's why stream's starting late. Also, I vastly underestimated how much, of the stuff I needed to use. I was looking up tips last night, and it was like, okay, here's some skull face painting tips or whatever. I was like, okay, let's start. Tip number 1, do not use the crappy grease paint that's, in all the Halloween stores. Well, too late for that. What's tip number 2? So I ended up actually not buying any, not using any of those, makeup brushes I bought, but it's fine. I got the cheap ones anyway, so it's whatever. I have those for any future BS I want to do. And I haven't ruined them with the cheap, crappy grease paint, so, yeah. And then, I will say, not being a girly girl myself, I don't know nothing about makeup tools, anything. But what I learned today is that setting powder is some kind of witchcraft. Because, oh my god, that has made this so much less sticky and less, like, blendy and stuff. It's really, really good. I am still getting it all over everything, though. But, you know, it would have been much, much worse without the setting powder, so that was cool. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was exciting. And, yeah, the bathroom is surprisingly not a big mess. So, that's exciting. And, yeah, after I finished washing my face and stuff initially, Petra kind of backed off a little bit. She was right up in the sink with me, and I was like, honey, this is not gonna work. That being said, I have managed to, stick a number of cat hairs into my face permanently with said grease paint. One of which is, like, in my nostril here, so that's why that looks a little bit faded, but... I was trying to get it out. It's just like, oh god, this is killing me. And then I clumped a bunch of my eyelashes together here, so that's driving me nuts a little bit, but we're gonna try to ignore that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with how this came out. And I'm actually surprised that Petra is not worried about what's happening on my face. She's just like, okay, Mom, give me food, though. So, it's fine. I really should have gotten some little skeleton gloves. I think that really would have completed it. But, you know, y'all shouldn't be seeing my hands all that much. I do have some skeleton socks that I'm going to, be putting on later. I was gonna put them on now, but I'm actually pretty hot after doing all of that stuff to my face, so, yeah. You won't be able to see them, but, you know, that's part of the thing. Either too smart or too dumb to care. Yeah, that's right. Alright. So, yeah. Let us commence Halloweening. Should probably move this so that, y'all can actually see the game. Click back in the window here. And we'll flip back to that occasionally when, people want to see close up, but... Okay, what were we doing? We just hit 3 p.m. And, yeah, it's suddenly nighttime at 3 p.m. despite being, you know... much lighter at 2. Which, speaking of, for all of my international viewers, which is honestly the majority of y'all, which is, again, very interesting and very cool. Oh right, we were choosing which mystery. We have to go to a talk first, though. Timetable. We have to go to, this talk in the drawing room. I want to do that first, and then we can figure out which mystery we want to focus on. Okay. Let's head over there first. Anyway, daylight savings time is ending here in the States. So we are shifting back an hour. So streams will be starting an hour later for y'all. But it will be the same time for us. A seminar? Oh, I know. That's right, it's on the other side. To the drawing room!
Well, this is more of a turnout than I was expecting. To those of you I haven't met, I'm Fia Callahan, and I'm here to talk to you all about the other crowd.
Hang on, I've seen that show. Alright, here we go.
Thank you all for coming. I hear a lot of you have come from far afield. So it seems only right that you should get to know this place, our home, a little better. We share this land with the other crowd, the Aishi, or people of the Mound. You'll have heard them called many things, no doubt.
I have not. Go on.
The good people, the weak folk, the fair folk. Some of you will know them by the F word, but we won't be saying that here.
Hang on, what? I like to imagine it takes 6 minutes to leave because you're getting stuck on different people in chairs. Just pinging off of things and just... There's a chair in the way, so your character's just looking at it and getting angry and stomping like in The Sims. Ah! Say the word, Fia.
And what are they? Sure, I can't tell you what nobody knows. The church would tie themselves in knots, trying to bend the truths of the world to fit their narrative.
They do be doing that.
They want you to believe, first of all, that the other crowd don't exist. Then, secondly, once you know they are real, the church wants you to think of them as angels, ones that never took a side in the battle of heaven.
What you gotta say about that, angel boy?
Cast down to earth, and not hell, for they're sitting on the fence. Now, I've never heard anything of this ilk from any reliable source, only holy salesmen. Other people confuse them for types of ghosts. And given how similar the Banshee and Fargurtha are to ghosts, I can forgive that.
Okay, so this is more pronounced like Gerda. Okay.
But they are more than that. Some would say they are the land incarnate.
I feel like the land would be the land incarnate, but, go on.
Really, it's best to think of them as forces of nature. They are no more good or evil than a storm. But you'd also want to stay out of the path of a bad storm.
Yeah. However, that's unavoidable many times. Oh. Anyway.
Oh, that That said, it's easier to avoid a storm. There are signs and you get warning. Not so with the other folk. Best you can do is be polite and leave your offerings.
Oh god, oh god, oh. Oh, it's all over my fingers. Oh. There's a hair or something touching, like, just above my eye, and I can't ignore that. Ah! It's okay, endure, endure.
And to avoid them altogether, best not to meddle in anything that might catch their eye. That's the main reason we don't call them by their name. Or, you know, do strange magic on their doorstep.
And these fairy...
Yeah, it doesn't rhyme with Mary.
Please, sir, don't call them that. I've given you many's an alternative that won't draw their eye to this place, which you don't want. Trust me there.
Oh, I was like, where is he even? That must be him over here.
My apologies, madam. These other folk, they differ from the winged fairies of children's stories. Right?
As much as you and I differ from a wild animal. Yes.
So he just said it there, she didn't freak out. Yeah.
All of Europe, probably further, has their own form of the good folk. Primordial forces of nature, all. As unknowable to us as a storm or wave. As I said, Catholic monks came and tainted history. Tried to write them out of existence, and when that failed, they tried to write the fear out of them.
Write the fear out of them. What does this mean?
Writing them as friendly winged sprites. Friendly to children and all that.
Be not afraid.
Stories are powerful ways to change a land and its power. It's why the church always folded in the rituals and beliefs of a place they came to. Like in our case, how Ostara became Easter, Yule became Christmas, and Samhain became All Souls' Day, when the blessing of the graves gets done.
Okay, I did not have any idea that's actually how you pronounce that. Okay. Winter solstice. Oh.
Ah, look, I've lost my train of thought with all your questions. Where was I?
How dare you ask questions at a seminar? Just being rude is what you're doing.
What else? Oh, yes, speaking of Samhain, masks.
Samhain. What a language, I gotta say. That, oh, God. Okay.
You all have costumes for the ball this evening, yes?
Ah, it is all good fancy. My outfit will amaze.
Well, yes. But also, no.
What?
Samhain is when the dead walk among us. You know this. Sure you're here for that, right? Well, when they leave,
Amogus.
they don't always leave empty-handed. Some want to drag the living with them, jealous as they are. That's why we dress up as ghoulish figures, so they can't tell the difference between us and them and will leave us be.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. They stealing my socks. No, no, no. Those would be the satyrs.
I can see some of your faces. Superstitious old bat, you're thinking. Maybe. It's certainly been said before. But just this 1 year, when you're pushing the barriers to their limits, you might do well to keep a superstition or two in your back pocket.
Oh, but if I sit down, it'll get squished.
Right. No more questions. I'm tired of trying to talk sense into you lot. Listen or don't. It's no skin off my nose.
It really didn't sound like anybody was being too terribly combative there. What? My nose skin! That was not, Monsieur Susan. That was, somebody else. There you are. Where did you come from? Where were you sitting? Ah. Mr. Coventry. Okay. So this is our first time actually getting to see Fia, so we should probably talk to her. Let's analyze. Alright. Unusual hair color. A stark streak of white runs through her otherwise red hair. I mean, yeah, she's getting old. What? Celtic cross necklace. Yep. And folk jewelry. She has a tan on her skin as if she spent time working outside. Oh, patches. Her clothes have seen many repairs. I mean, yeah, if she's been doing all this, all these rituals and stuff outside, then yeah, I imagine she would, Irish people don't tan, they burn! That's right, this is immediately suspicious. You're not who you say you are. This is all a farce.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
We have not. I'm Declan Ward. I arrived just yesterday, from Dublin. And yourself, ma'am?
Fia.
Damn it, I accidentally right-clicked again. Ah, this mouse is so sensitive. Anyway, okay, I have to read this now. Fia Callahan, no need for the formalities. I arrived at the hotel just a few days ago, but I've lived in the area all my life. Ah, a local. A good person for a stranger to become acquainted to. I'm not just local, I'm the local... Oh, God. Band... I'm, you know... A wise woman. I've come to minimize the damage of this damnable seance. If I ask about this, I'm gonna have to read it again, and I don't want to do that. Alright, let's do it. You mentioned you were a bean drowie. What's that? Should I just give up and just do that? It's like a hedge witch. I offer treatments, both physical and spiritual, to the locals. And I look after the land, too. Really, though, a land and its people are intertwined, so it's all one. Okay. I'm just gonna keep saying Faye until you smack me or something. It's Bondry. Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's Bean Drowie. Oh my god. Alright, the Fae, the Fae! What can you tell me about the Fae? Shut up! The other folk, you mean? No, I said Fae. I'd be careful, especially here now, as we near Samhain. The veil gets thinner and thinner. It's not only ghosts that draw near. Alright. Let's ask about the Seance aftermath. Why do you think the Seance is so dangerous? Declan, are you a holy man? I am. What? No, I'm not. No, Brood, no. You'd be of the mind that all this... How all this works is God's will, God's design, yes? I suppose that would be fair. Whatever system you live by has starts and ends. To pull that apart with no plan to patch it up, mind is to open a door that was never meant to be opened. It's what the Greeks call a Pandora's box. Alright. You know anything about these chimney charms? Let's see. Found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Well, look at that. I'd imagine you found it in a chimney or under some floorboards. Why are you poking around hard-to-reach hiding places is your own business, Declan. It's a simple charm. Needs to be close to the person it's targeting. Looks like it's meant to bind a magic user. Stop them from moving or hurting another person. That sort of thing. Cool. Let's ask about... Sure, let's ask about your jewelry. Don't believe I've seen jewelry of the sort you're wearing before. Oh well, a lot of it is handmade. Some of it brings me luck, and some of it protects me. They're old crafts to be sure, but not soon forgotten. Okay. I still don't understand, so it was meant to inhibit the lady, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if she was doing the ritual herself, or if, the person who sent the letter inviting her over and all of that, had, like, drugged her or something and then was going to do the thing to her. Yeah, I don't know. Let's ask your timetable real quick before I forget that. Okay, she's gonna hang out in the maze, tending to the old well. It needs a great deal more care than it likes to let on. Between all that, my dear nephew and I have lunch plans at 1. Wants to run through my talk with him, which incidentally is in the drawing room at 3. Yep, we just had that. Dinner at 7, then feed up for the night. Maze most of the day. I've offered a few scrying sessions at the old well. Otherwise, I still have lunch at 1, and I am seeing the drawing room talks at 3 and 5. There was I want to say there were a couple people at Renfest offering readings. I definitely thought about entertaining that. I feel like that could have been fun. Yes, I am drinking my soda through a smoothie straw. It's the only disposable straw we had. Yeah, the one in the bookstore. I wanted to go to her. That could have been fun. We're at the bridge game. I was just anticipating the usual, so I didn't want to sit for it. Yeah, that's why I decided against it while we were there. It's like, I don't want to give you money to tell me what I'm already expecting you to say, but I did want to at least entertain the theatrics of it all. I don't know, maybe when we go back. She was at the bridge game. And a fine thrashing we gave the posh beggars too, alright. Who was playing? Myself, little Rory against Marquess Blake and Mr. Coventry, much to their dismay. The other table was Miss Quinn and Mrs. Lau against Mrs. Darcy and poor Miss Barbosa, who thought it would be fun to play but was soon set right in those thoughts. Okay. Let's talk about the shadowy figure. Can you think of anything that might explain a large ghostly figure on the land? Now they've gone and done it. I warned them that nothing good would come of this seance. It's not a ghost, that's for sure. They only come in the one size. Really? All this messing has lured some of the fair folk here. Or maybe awoken one of the... Okay, I don't know. We saw that already and I still won't know how to say it. Don't look at me like a feckless cow, Declan. Yes. This thing. The old gods, gone from our plane to the other world, but sure, what kind of god can't walk among its people every now and then? Okay. Mythical godlike race. You're said to have arrived in Ireland from the sky in a cloud of mist. That makes sense. Children of the goddess Danu. Let's ask her about these, and if she tells me to go to the library, I'm just gonna scream. The old gods, they're all around us, in the hills, the rivers, the valleys, just below the surface where the other place can sometimes be found. I like that. I like when I am angry with a god, I can go to their house and yell at them. That's fantastic. I like you. Okay, let's, while we're here, we should ask about Walter, but I don't think she'll know anything. Let's ask about Evelyn. Have you met Miss Dean? I have. You stay away from that one, Declan. Okay, she does not like her. Lest she try to take what's of value to you. Okay. Let's ask about Rory. My own flesh and blood. I've never had children myself, but Rory has been beside me like a shadow since he was small. I've been training him up. Any day now he'll be ready to take my place. Oh, okay. Kind of want to ask her about Hazel's, just so she can also be like, yeah, she's a fraud, but... Ooh, let's see what she thinks about, Mr. O'Finn here. He's a good laugh. We've known each other for a long time. If you knew his druidic code of conduct, you'd know he and I are singing the same song, just with different harmonies. Okay. She's cool with him. That's good. Let's ask about the washerwoman, since she seems to know about banshees. Can't find a consistent pronunciation for that. Oh god. Oh god. Just gonna have to call it Dan. When I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ah, Declan, I'm sorry for whatever loss you've suffered. Banshee. An omen of death to come. The kind of thing I was warning people about. I'm just saying banshee instead of reading the actual words now. It doesn't matter what the word is anymore. If you're seeing her, we'll have death before this weekend is over, if it hasn't already happened. Why did you say sorry for my loss? She's only clearly visible to those who are grieving. She's lured by the death to come, but can be seen by those with death's touch still on them. Those still grieving for love lost. Okay. Alright, so she knows. Yeah, we can ask about your magical duties. Though I think she already covered that. Healing of the land, the body, the mind, all that. Some veterinary work, blessings on the land, and tributes to keep the other folk happy. I do the odd bit of scrying for those with the need for it. And I train successors, or at least I try. Rory's been on and off that path these days. Uh-huh.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay, yeah, we need to figure that out. common I can find is Tuatha De Danum. But sometimes they combined it all into one word or really underplay the D. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so... It's like day. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was just reading that. I was like, I probably said that wrong too. So this person's already been eliminated. We know that it's male. It was a male voice. The statement from Mr. Hunter. He was working with the stall door the night of the bridge game. What is this? Inconclusive connection. Yeah, we need to, see if he was getting a rating. We need to talk to Miss Montavani. See if we can find her. And then, also Mr. Scarrett was gone. For some reason. Scarrett in here? Oh. There's Montavani right now. Scarrett is not in here. Sounds like such an Italian name. I want to do the hand thing. Very good. She's older than I expected. She's tired. She got cards. Well-worn tarot deck. Yep. And she's shaking. Jewelry is quietly, it says quietly. Jangling. It's as if her entire body is shaking despite the mild temperature. Alright, are you also using, or, yeah. I know a guy.
Ora, who is this man? You're late to this event, but you have not missed the heart of it.
I'm not late to what? Oh, the thing in general. Okay.
I'm sorry if I startled you, ma'am. I'm Declan Ward.
España.
Who might you
My name? My name, signor, is Carmela Mantovani. I'm the mystic who will conduct this grand seance. We'll channel the forces from the other side while the veil is lowered. And allow you all to speak with the dead.
What's that cough about? Science suggests Miss Montavani is unwell. Yeah? Are you feeling alright? Oh, why do you... Continues coughing. I'm alright, I'm fine, it's just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. Uh-huh. Are you getting a reading? Time's of the essence here. 3 walls is not enough! God. Just so funny. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. Mr. Dupree tells me you were kind enough to give him a reading on Tuesday. I do not know if it was a kindness, more an excuse to practice something familiar. But he is right, I read his cards for him. I hope the reading helps him find the spirit he is seeking. Alright. Alright, so that takes him off the list, so I'm leaning towards Scarrett now. So yeah, she wasn't at the bridge game then. So we don't need to ask her about that. Let's ask her timetable. Giving readings on the hedge maze. You have your talk today at 5. Dinner at 7. Going to the ball. Readings in the maze. Preparing for the silent dinner, grand seance. Okay. I want to ask you about some more things, but it's 3:50, so...
That's all.
Of course. Take her.
Okay. So yeah, that leaves him out. So we've got these 3 left, and not very much time to, figure this out. So, the good thing is, 2 of these guys are in the room with us. Did you play bridge?
You again.
Bridge game, bridge game! Bridge game, that was Tuesday? I did not. I was elsewhere, in my room, praying, I imagine. Yes, that would have been it. Uh-huh. What else we got? We're gonna come back and ask you about this other stuff later. I should get his timetable. But...
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
Monsieur Toussaint!
Ah, I look.
Were you at the bridge game? I did not. Not really one for socializing. Did you find anything more interesting to pass your time? You are probing! I have something you want, no? Information, perhaps. Yes, give it to me. I suppose we are friends now that you've done me my favor, yes? The answer is a boring one. I sat the event out. Found a pleasant nook in the northeast corridor and read. But you do not need to trust me, monsieur, though it is the truth. The cook... Okay. She can corroborate. She brought him a sandwich.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
I don't think I have time to find her and track her down. See, now I'm really suspecting Mr. O'Mara here. Because he's shady for a number of reasons already. Time's a factor. Alright, so I need to find... Okay, well I don't know where she is right now, so that's a problem. I don't know where he is either, so... Let's do a little bit of exploring real quickly here. I guess we'll begin with the atrium. Oh! This is convenient. Sandwich.
Sir?
Sandwich! Remember the time as I was bringing the young master his supper then? Because of that, it was half cold by the time I got it to him. He didn't complain, bless him. I think he was happy he got to stay up a little later. Alright. Thank you.
I'll leave you be.
Oh,
Alright. Well, that rules him out. So we got Angel Boy or, Mr. Kane goes nicely with the suit Scarret. Let's go find Mr. Scarret. Okay, I thought for sure she was gonna be like, no, you can't go up there. And I'll be like, what? Yes, I am also glad that walking doesn't take time. There's gonna be some spirits that are gonna pop out at me because I'm just running through the halls here. Let's check outside real quick. I still can't go down there. I know where the keys are so I can get into people's rooms. It's just a matter of me remembering where that is and then going and getting the thing whenever it's available. That's right, we started out here. Scarlet was not out here. One of the keys is in this safe right here. Pardon me. I imagine Scarlet actually might be out back in the gardens. But there's still a lot of this place we can explore, so let's do that. Okay, that's just the tower. That's gonna take us upstairs. Not a lot in there. Bar is that way. Gardens, library, drawing room. Bar, let's see. Oh, right, that's the other library door there. Bathhouse is closed for the winter months. This key's for a locker in the changing rooms. Miss Dean must have found some other way inside. Alright. Gardens, northern basement, staff only. Alright, let's go to the gardens. Do not make me have to go back in that damn hedge maze. Well, I can't see the creepy, shadow in the window anymore. I guess I could check the map and see if he's actually out here. Or I don't know if he doesn't show up until I confront him if he's out here, but... Okay. Who's that? Oh, is that Father? Yep, okay. Alright, so he's not out here. Hang on, did we get Scarlet's, timetable? We just don't know where he is right now. I don't know. We didn't get it. Too late for reminders. Oh. Right. I wanted people. Alright, well, if the guest registry might be in his room. Possible. Look. Father Lorcan. No one's inside. Cannot get in there, though. Just an unoccupied room, huh? Oh. It's not locked. Interesting. Seems sus as hell. There's something going on with that chimney. I don't have time to look at that right now. Nothing in here. Okay. But yeah, there's ash outside that chimney. Oh, and spider webs. Nothing in here. Okay. No corpses back here. There's a key under there. Northeast corridor key. Give me that. One of the floorboards is coming up here, but it's still secure. It's like it's been a while since this bed was moved. Anyway. I think it was worth going in there and picking up that key. So that was room 7. Just a closet. Rooms 9 through 16. Let's check the map here real quick. So Mr. Scarrett is over here right next to Miss Erickson's room. Which is just above the atrium. It still thinks I'm in the hedge maze. The game did just have an update this morning that took care of a bunch of bugs, but may have created some others. So I can't actually see where I am right now. But we're right next to room 7, so that means we're up here. And that would mean that... Okay. This does indeed go to the northeast upper corridor. My god. So in order to find his room, I need to go this way. Because that leads back to the atrium. Keep forgetting this is a new game. Yeah, it just came out on Monday. And people have already beaten it, which is just wild to me. I am here. Alright, so room 18 should be Scarrett's then. Yeah. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. I don't have the key to get in there right now. Where else could he be? Searching the common areas would be a better use of my time, I think, but... Back into East Tower. Unfortunately, the internet's turned games like this into beat as fast as possible and post it online. Yeah. Take your time and enjoy things. Drawing room or library or bar, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Where is the bar? Let's see. Ladies. The bar is here. Oh. It's this one that's blocked off. Yep. Open between the hours of 4 p.m. and midnight. Okay, well, we can't go in there yet. Unfortunately, we have to solve this mystery before 4, so, library, then. Which requires me to go back through the atrium. Okay. Unless that was that other library door right there, which I think it was. Yeah, because this goes to the library. Okay. Alright, I'm getting my bearings a little bit.
Idiots and ghouls, all of you. What did you think would happen? That nobody would mind? That they were not entirely as capable of vengeance as you? And for what? For 16 funerals in 30 years. But at least the caskets were nice. And you never even saw the ruin you caused. It's just me in this godforsaken library. Bastards! What damnable stock we are!
Have you seen Mr. Scarrett? I have to get further back to,
This would have been easier in London. Or if I'd wanted to be very proper about it, home. I do think my parents would have rather had it that way, certainly.
Are you sure this is the right solution, though? Shouldn't you wait to see how things play out? There is still the social season.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not for another half year. And some of those young men are positively frightened of me. Here, I might find somebody who understands.
I understand.
And I don't think there's time to wait.
I also keep thinking they're sisters.
You'll keep me right, won't you?
Don't I always? Besides, I'm telling you, you needn't worry so terribly. I'm sure things will be back to rights soon enough, one way or another. And I am usually right about these things. You know that.
I shan't tell you that. It might be true, but I shan't say it.
Okay. That's all well and good, but how do I rule out Mr. Scarrett? She's just over here having a minty bee. Thank you. It didn't sound like he was in his room. Lobby or telegraph room. Yeah, we could try that. I forgot about the telegraph room. He has to be somewhere. But I do want to... Well, I thought that we ruled out Angel Boy, though, because... Well, no, that was just for the one thing. Never... Jesus, hello. Hi.
We
meet again, Mr. Ward.
Found him. Jeez. We've already asked him about the bridge game, and he says he wasn't there. We don't have an alibi for him. And I have asked his timetable already. So the ones with the eyeballs are things we've already asked. That's, interesting. We can ask him about Evelyn. Know her. Yes, I know her. Our paths have become intertwined, Mr. Ward. I shan't say another word on the matter. I've already said too much. Okay. Yeah, that, I cannot ask him straight up about the fight.
Good day, Mrs.
Good day.
That doesn't give us anything new. Break into his room or press Angel Boy somehow. So, the footprints that we looked at didn't have the cane. If this happened the night... Yeah, this happened Tuesday night. So it has to be Scarrett, though, because his gait and everything would have been different, and we would have seen cane marks along with the boots. So it's gotta be him, because he just carries his cane for looks. I wasn't, connecting those two events at first, but yeah, that would have been him following her when she was dazed, which was Tuesday night, yeah? And the bridge game was Tuesday night. So yeah, it's Scarrett. But I need to find a way to get the game to recognize that. I don't know if I need to go back out and, Porter overheard them fighting not long before she disappeared, so yeah, it was Tuesday night. At 8 p.m. "9 p.m. was when the fight was." Huh. That's interesting. But he's already been eliminated as a suspect here, though. Can narrow down who it was she was arguing with. We have not spoken to Mr. Varley. I'd very much expected he was just gonna be like, oh, I haven't been there, I was doing other stuff.
May I be of service?
Bridge game. Told there was a bridge game the other evening. Did I miss out on much? Yes, one of the events that was run for the guests. As Marquess Blake was overseeing it himself, I took the opportunity to meet with the housekeeper and coordinate rotas for the following day. I'm afraid I have little else to tell you as a result. Okay.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Okay, so that's one clue we were missing. So we need to, get his alibi. I do not have enough time to do this before 4. This sucks.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Let's see. Mr. Varley mentioned he was in a staff meeting during the bridge game. Well, yes, sir. I was there too. Better than serving drinks to blasphemers. Okay. We spent too much time talking about the wee folk. That's right. If we ask her about the bridge game, she's gonna be like, "No, I was at the meeting."
Bless you.
Okay. There was a picture for us doping. Okay, hang on. Alright, so that clears him. So yeah, we're still between Scarrett and, I'm leaning towards Angel Boy, honestly. If the cane thing doesn't... Okay, hang on, I want to see what...
Good day.
Hello.
Oh. Pinky's up. He's a very fancy dude. He's so classy. Drinking is something.
God bless.
Okay, so do we go back and talk to Angel Boy then? Hang on, what spots can we tell where stuff is missing here? Yeah, he definitely seemed like, oh yeah, I was praying, of course. Just, uh-huh. I might have to actually go back out and look at more of the footprints, but... Yeah, Scarrett straight up didn't say either, which does not, I have not analyzed him yet. But I don't want to do that right now when time is of the essence.
You again.
Stop. We've already asked him about the bridge game. We haven't actually asked him about Evelyn yet. Yeah, I don't want to ask for his timetable right now, because...
I'll be off, Mr.
Don't let me keep you.
God. Let me go back out to the, gardens. That's West Tower. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It was in the maze, yeah. I don't wanna... I don't have to go through the library every time, but I'm still gonna. Excuse me, ladies. I'm on a mission from God. To the gardens. That little part where the music stutters freaks me out. It does it every single time, so that's actually the song and not just stuff loading. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do have to go all the way through the damn maze. At least we can, you know, follow the map for it, but... So yeah, she lost her slippers, she's walking barefoot. There's boot prints here. She goes this way. Still regular boot prints. He said he couldn't find a, or he couldn't see exactly where they were or something. Because he was trying to snoop, but it didn't work out. Oh, this is the well. We haven't been over here yet. There's some stuff written on it. Does look nice. There's a monument to my beloved Mary. May those who wander this maze be as lost as I am without you in my life. Oh, God. That's sad. I'll be back to talk to you later, Woodhouse. Mother corpuscular? Okay.
What's this now? What Egypt carved this rubbish? You'd have to work hard to make a more wrong-looking rock. Some posh folly, this.
Okay. They were talking about standing stones at one point. I think it may have been him, though.
And you're back.
He was not at the bridge game, and thus will not have anything to say about that.
Go. Only do something.
I'm also only assuming that, yeah, those are just her footprints again. I'm only assuming that this needs to be done by 4. But, you know, I'm worried about what happens if we don't do it by then. Hello. This is a different well.
God almighty. A spirit. Is that Miss Dean? She doesn't seem to be moving. I don't think she means to hurt me. I need a closer look.
No, that's how she gets you. She acts all fine when she's floating over an open well, and then yoink! Alright, well, we just quick saved, so... Please, Lord, don't let this be Evelyn.
Can you tell me your name?
Nothing, of course. Must be some means I can use to communicate with her. Oh, it's a fire pit. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, it's real easy to get back there. Okay. Well. Tell you what, we just quick saved. Let's see what happens. I'm not even allowed to make a hypothesis here. Was the Scarlet Ghost? He thinks it's Evelyn, and then we tried to ask and she didn't respond, so we're gonna need to figure out how to, communicate. And I do too, apparently. Jeez. Give her the lover's bones. Ghosts love that, yeah. So how are we supposed to... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how else we're supposed to get, information here. Let me look at this. And it goes till 4. Let me see if we're locked out of that. And if we are, then we're gonna have to step back and really focus here. Okay, good. We're not locked out of that. That's good. Just everybody shifted, so that's fine. It's 4 p.m. What's going on? Let's start from the top. Joyce is still in the atrium. Hunter's in the walled garden. Callahan's in the hedge maze. Erickson's in the drawing room. Okay. Bar is open now. Barbosa's in her room. Darcy's in the garden. Callahan's in the drawing room. Doyle's at the bar. Varley's in the lobby.
Mr. Dupre, I'm almost disappointed. I would stay clear of that one. I have my suspicions about her.
Mrs. Darcy, if I didn't know any better, I would think... Can I help you, Mr. Ward?
No.
No, I was just passing by. Sorry to interrupt.
That is quite all right. We were done talking anyway.
Yeah, actual Homer disappearing into the bushes. Ignore me! Room near Mr. O'Mara. Let's see. Right next to Miss Dean. Miss Barbosa's room is right there. Ooh, I can go in all of these rooms right now. With the key that I just got. Aww. Said she was bringing food to Walter during that time. Maybe you can ask her if she saw anything from the window. Maybe. Where's she? We don't know. Head into the bar. But yeah, we'll see if we can do that. I'm not sure if there was even an option. Yeah. Well, hello. It's chess. It's darts. It's book. What's up, Doyle?
Hello again, sir. Need something?
Yeah. Bridge game. Don't ask me about that. Sure, I already told you I was in the hedge maze listening to your one when that was What? Oh, I see what you're doing. Asking in a roundabout way. What are you, some kind of Bobby? Wait. Are you police? You legally have to tell me if you are. Is that right? Damn it, I'm not sure. Fantastic. We apparently have not asked him about Evelyn. I thought we did. Have you met Miss Dean? Evelyn, Miss Dean, right? We talked a bit. She doesn't seem too uptight to hobnob with the working man, you know? Or she didn't at the time. Haven't seen her lately. Maybe she's avoiding me? I keep meaning to just ask her, but what room was she in? It doesn't matter. She'll talk to me if she wants to. She a regular guest to the manor? I wish. Don't get many women like her... Her around these parts. No, this was her first time visiting. Okay. Let me ask your timetable then, since we have time for that. Interesting. No, we don't get to go to talks and balls and all that. Most of today I'll be floating around bringing drinks to rich folks. Very exciting. Then at 4 I open the bar, which sounds fun, but only really is once everyone else has gone to bed. And tomorrow I'll be breaking my back all morning, lifting boxes into the basement storage from late deliveries, thanks to Varley getting his blasted telegraph machines working again. Is that noteworthy? Oh, huh. At least I'm back in the bar once it opens again. Then for the most part... Okay, cool.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, alright.
Cool. Angel boy. What are you up to? Let me analyze you real quick here. I thought we had already done that. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it or not. Powder stain. There are traces of a white substance around his pocket. Fantastic. And then his cane. He's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. It's just sugar, yeah. Powdered sugar. I was eating beignets.
You again.
Stop that. Alright, timetable. Bar only opens in the evenings, so I suppose I need other ways to entertain myself till then. Yeah, we can ask him about the cane now, yeah. Do hear the housekeeper serves drinks on the patio. Perhaps I'll spend the morning there. When I get bored of that. Oh, there's lunch at 1. Starving is less interesting than you'd think. Callahan's talk at 3. Yep. Miss Darcy, a rematch of pool in the bar at 6. You know, you could misfire a ball that badly, but she certainly managed it. God. I'm just remembering some accidental launches that we both caused and witnessed while playing. It's been a while. Should go play again. Yeah, it's a shadow over this whole side of his face. His body here. Of course, I won't be missing the ball for tomorrow. Going to mass at 12. To try to absolve myself of some of my sins. Not all of them, mind you. I don't want to be there all day. Very good. Gonna visit the graveyard after that. Come to think of it, isn't every graveyard visit a near-death experience? Yes? No? Oh, you could smile at least. Come on, that was a good joke. Bar in the evening. Though I've already run 2 circles around the drinks menu. Dude? Lunch at 1, dinner at 8. God, it really is all circles, isn't it? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, drink. Still not long until the main event. I should try to be sober for that. Yeah, maybe. Let's talk about your cane. I hope it's nothing too serious. I was showing off while horse riding. What was I going to do when the mare spooked? Scared the daylights out of everyone, but I came out of it alright, aside from this. With luck, I'll be shot of it eventually. Uh-huh. How about that powder? You're aware there's a stain on your pocket, sir. Oh, so there is. That must be soap? Yeah, sure. How about you taste it? Soap, huh? Okay, well that's not helping us, figure out what's going on here. He says he was in his room praying. Yeah, we can see if that did anything. I should pay more attention to what's going off over there. Nah, nothing to add about the fight, just adding stuff about him. Give me 1 minute, let me run to the bathroom real quickly and grab another drink. We'll think about this for a little bit longer. But the mystery's afoot. It sure is, and I have to pee. Give me a minute. Alright, speaking of mysteries being afoot. I'm actually getting a little bit chilly, so I went and got my socks. Yay! Yay! Okay, let's put those on right now. But yeah, I walked into the bathroom to make sure the cat hadn't been messing with the makeup stuff. I have the important bits covered, but you know, anything she could really make a mess with, but she likes to see things that are new. And she had not messed with any of it, but what she had done was open up a couple of the cabinets in there. So she opened up the cabinets and then retired underneath the spiderweb blanket that's on Brood's office chair right now. I went and poked the little bump in it. And then just, Alright. Okay. So how the hell... do we get alibis for Mr. Amara and Mr. Scarrett? Because he gave us some weak little, yeah, I was praying, sure. And Mr. Scarrett was just like, I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay. You know what? Let's talk, Angel Boy. Let's ask about Enochian magic. Oh, you've been talking to people, have you? Did they send you to me? Well, I'm no lecturer, but the gist of it is something like... it's its own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak with angels or the like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work. Not so often as I would like, but you make do. Uh-huh. Angels don't speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing, but there are ways to work around that. It's almost enough to just have them answer. Almost, but they don't stay for very long. I would know. Go on. What's up with the laudanum? You use laudanum often, Mr. Omara. Are you about to tell me you're a doctor? You're not my doctor. My doctor's sick of me. It's a bad habit, I know, but I'm not here to be cross-examined. I have some dangerous pastimes, injuries to be expected. Uh-huh. Should we ask about... the shadowy figure? I saw a shadowy figure stalking the grounds, twice the height of a man. Would that description mean anything to you? Doesn't mean much to me. Angelic beings are creatures of light, radiant and pure. I suppose the natural conclusion would be that you have something less heavenly on your hands. Okay. Be not afraid. Do you believe in the concept of guardian angels? Very much so, and I'll tell you why. I've seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me this cane, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision, my own guardian angel. And I've seen it since. I even know its name. Well, sort of. I found allusions to it in dreams, old symbols burned into my mind. Surely the angel put them there? Who else, after all? Just if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it all sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? That's faith for you. Alright. Ezekiel was here.
I'll be off,
Omara
Mr.
is a loser.
Don't let me keep you.
Okay, well, I don't want to sit here and talk to him about angels this whole time. I can't investigate these coats. This has to be a code, right? If few darts abandoned in the board. Uh-huh. So we've got a 1 up there, and then we have 2 19s. I don't remember enough about darts to know if that's significant. What would that be? 38, 39? It's 54 or 51, right? Chess. Someone started playing, but they didn't get far with their game. Okay. Huh. That's right, we were gonna go see if we could find, the cook. Jesus. Hi.
Sir?
We could ask about Varley's statement too, even though she's probably gonna say, yeah, we did the thing. Oh. Mrs. Joyce would have been with him though, and not me. Are you not part of this? Huh. Okay. Well, doesn't look like we can ask. Well, we can. Yeah, let's ask about the bridge game then. Let's see. Did you attend the bridge game? Not sure that would have been proper, sir. Could you imagine? It's all battling with your wits and dancing with the patterns, and it's making squeeze plays and devil's coups, and... Well, Miss Dean made it sound really exciting, but then she's played with champions, sir. It's too bad she didn't attend. Okay. We've been new. That's all for now.
I'll leave you be.
Oh, all right, sir.
Oh, no, miss. I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Oh, Lord. It's about to go down.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But I do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest.
I said I'll not hear it. I'd rather my joints suffer the cold than your corruption witch.
What is this corruption of yours? I simply see you need rest. Now, my room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there an hour on Friday.
Oh, God. That's not good.
That is an hour best spent at rest. It is needed. And I am more than capable.
Yep, stay out of my room. Got it.
I? You mean to say that... Why would you? No one's ever... No. Idle hands make the devil's work. Now please, leave me be.
Okay. Seems like Miss Joyce may be interfering with some of Montavani's stuff. Should be able to see me from here. We're being
Does
sneaky.
all this not bore you?
Should it? It's Fascinating, in a way. Lots of case studies, certainly.
We haven't asked them about the bridge game, have we?
Well, it's nothing like your usual sort of thing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking to a woman with a shrine in her room. I'm not entirely clinical. Besides, look at you. Ivy, I said I would come with you. Do you expect me to regret it?
I suppose. I just thought, what with who things are.
You're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people? Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
Oh, good grief. But you are always so sweet.
Oh, don't look away like that. Everything will be all right.
No, I just... Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. What are you looking at? Ladies. Yeah, we've barely gotten to talk to them.
What brings you back?
Bridge game. We were at the bridge game on Tuesday. It didn't go too terribly either, though I was more there for the conversation than for the game. I don't attend many gatherings of this kind, so it seemed like a good way to meet some of the others. Did many attend? A few. It was the first time I met our host, Marquez Blake. Along with him was Dr. Callahan and his Aunt Fia. There was Miss Quinn and Barbosa, Mrs. Darcy too, and yes, Mr. Coventry completed the set. Timetable. Convinced Ivy to spend some time in the library throughout the day. It's surprisingly expansive from what I've seen so far. Fair trade-off, she wishes to visit Lottie, one of the horses. Of course, the ball. That should prove interesting. Then on Sunday, I will be attending the church service at 11. Going to the library again. Before the seance, I'll be attending the silent dinner. Okay. Are you chaperoning? You said you're Miss McLeod's chaperone, yes? She needed someone to accompany her for this event, and I wanted to see Ireland. That and she's my closest friend. I had little reason to turn her down. I've no skill like Ivy does, but I'm interested in being here. Yeah, let's talk about the second sight thing. Your companion mentioned something called second sight. One day we'll play that game. I don't know, maybe we won't. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she's genuine. Somehow Ivy gains visions of the future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how. I wish I did. Do you know what those boys were up to then, Miss Second Sight? Hang on. That's how I met her, you know. She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning, a total stranger to her though I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I'd been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time we became friends. She mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Ah, that might be a problem. Strangely enough, yes. I might have expected the opposite.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Alright.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
Let's talk about the bridge game real quick. She was taking a nap. I think Victoria was there, though. Okay. Let's ask about your second sight, then. Normally I would joke that I knew you were going to ask that, but since coming here it's cloudy and, well, I feel blinded in a way. But I've put the cart before the horse. You don't even know what it is that I've lost yet. It's passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have the ability, at least a little bit. It just so happens that I'm the only one of my family to have it to any measure, and it came in very strong. The second sight, it gives a person foreknowledge, or just knowledge you couldn't possibly know. I get visions, mostly of things to come. Or I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen warning of that. What's with the innocent get-up? For all that your visions must show you, you've managed to keep an air of innocence about you. Thank you, sir, though I fear my innocence is nearing an end. Huh? Not because of the seance, but through the events surrounding it. I begin to suspect that it ties in with my diminishing visions. Okay. We've got her timetable. Can ask her about the morning cameo just for extra knowledge, I guess. Can ask her about strange dreams, maybe. You know, I had the strangest dream the night I arrived here, of a long hallway leading to nothing but more doors. Oh, I've had the same. Victoria, too. I think it's the atmosphere. Everywhere looks the same, so of course it'll bubble up in one's dreams. You know, I've been reading about it. Hallways represent transitional spaces, because that's what they are, quite literally. They can mean moving from one thing into another, a new stage in life, a new relationship, a new world to view. In locked doors, that's easy. They're barriers to overcome, but really don't take it too much to heart. The symbols, I don't know so much about that. Sigils, I think, but that is really outside of my practice. I think everyone gets strange dreams around here, right? Okay, that really wasn't very helpful. Jokes aside, there's a correlation between prophecy and, untarnished women. Belief, yeah. No. I know what you're getting at. Untarnished.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Okay, so I was gonna see if she knew anything, but her powers are kind of being messed with right now. We didn't talk to Miss Mantovani very much.
Signor what?
Let's ask you about the bridge game. We were at the bridge game the other night. No, only the cards that interest me are the tarot. It was those I was reading when they played their game. That's right, you're giving a reading to what's-his-face. Oh yeah, we found a ghost at the fire pit. I felt a presence, but no, I have not seen her. Tell me, Signor, is this her? I think yes. Signor Dupre left this with me the other day. He's seeking a spirit, perhaps the one you have found. First I thought this was, Signorina Dean, but he assures me she is not. Okay. Why are you shaking? You cold, miss? Your hands are shaking. Oh, I wouldn't. Don't worry about that. I have been... Cough, cough. You're right, of course. I should be wearing my shawl. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's ask her about, conducting the seance here. Well, I began my career with the tarot, and I love it dearly. It does not provide the same show as a seance. There's nothing like it. To press your hand to the veil and feel another on the other side. The spirit's calling back. She's still coughing. And this one, where the veil will fall down like stage curtains. There will be nothing to compare, Signor, I assure you. Okay. Know about this invite. Someone told me Miss Dean was specifically invited to the seance. Oh, like me? They invited others? Oh, Signor Ward, will I never be enough for these rich people? Oh, I do not think... Signor Ward, please, I am making fun. Oh, okay. Come on, man, I'm awkward enough as it is. What do I care who's been invited alongside me? I am still numero uno. You sure are, honey. You sure are. Ah! Accidentally hit enter. Sure, we'll ask her about the cards. Sure, I didn't just get paint on my fingers. Alright. It shows in the wear, does it? However precious something is, however much you love it, time will change it. This is a... Okay. Given to me by the woman who trained me as a child. I don't know what that means. It served me well and has given me some very interesting readings over the years. You can have a reading yourself if you so wish, senor. You need only meet me when I'm doing readings in the hedge maze. We will be doing that. Assuming I remember. For such a special occasion, I wish to put the cards to good use, and it will be, as they say, on the house. Rad.
That's all.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, the thing with the haunting is going on here. We can ask everybody about the Fae, but I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of want to go find what's-his-face and be like, hey. I guess we can also go to the library. We need to figure out what's going on with the culprit, though. We haven't found any more facts on the actual culprit here. We still know nothing about the child. We have not seen the child. We haven't talked to Miss Quinn at all. Oh good, you're still here yelling. Hang on. We can maybe spend a couple minutes looking up some stuff. Okay, it's just us in here. Let's analyze. She's got a scar on her face. Multiple scars as if she suffered several different accidents and injuries. Striking brooch worn around the collar, and she's got something. Pen and pocket. Its varnish is worn around the grip. She uses it often and probably for long periods of times. She is a writer. Several scars. She has a cat. That's right. Alright, let's talk.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Sure.
Are you alright, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it... without it... damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless... another guest has taken it?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, can I talk to you anyway?
I'll see what I...
Okay, we cannot talk to her unless we get that book. Fantastic. Well... can go play in other people's rooms. Except Miss Barbosa, she's sleeping. But yeah, we can run around up here. Where is... Ah, there. Let's go back to the garden. Let's actually quick save. Oh wait, I should have gone through the other library door. That's fine. Mr. Dupree! We found a ghost, lady! Yeah, we we may chat with him a little bit. Hey.
Hello again, my...
There's a ghost in the fire pit. Oh, wait. We can ask him about his statement. He said Miss Mantovani offered you a reading. Indeed she did. For her astonishing showmanship, I am astounded that she hasn't grown more of an ego. Okay, well. We can ask about her health. She seems unwell. Indeed, someone who works so regularly with such forces takes a risk. The way she speaks of it and writes of it, it clearly takes a toll. We have made some arrangements, her and I, just in case. I'm hoping it won't come to that. Oh, cool. That's good to know. Anyway, there's a ghost in the fire pit. I don't think I follow Mr. Ward. At the fire pit. No, you must be mistaken. Please, Mr. Ward, may we speak of something else? That's suspicious as hell. Okay. Could ask him about the Fae. Every culture has its name for things that live on the edge of our understanding. The Japanese call them yokai, the Persians have peri, the Russians call theirs leshi, and so on. Each one is shaped by their climates and the reports influenced by the human cultures, but I think perhaps they are all the same thing. Whatever that ultimately is. Fair. Okay.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Miss Darcy, do you have anything new? No.
That was all.
Good day, Miss.
Has Garrett been talking to anybody? Do we know? We can go talk to these guys in the hedge maze. I've gone the wrong way! Oh hey, yeah, let's see what's going on with this.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Okay, we have to click on the well first. I should have known that.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget...
Alright. Sturdy well, cared for but weathered with the years. I suspect it's been standing here for longer than I've been alive. It's covered in these markings. I get the sense they're a recent addition, but who would have drawn these? I don't know.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming...
Alright. What's going on with the well? 1, where's the well? 2, give me the well. You know anything about the hedge maze as well? I know everything about it. Do you know that the gods themselves would have drunk water from that well? It's been imbued with their power. As long as that water is pure, the land around it will prosper. Okay. Notice the well has been covered in these strange symbols. Would you have any idea what they mean? I should certainly hope so. I'm the one who drew them. Oh, the land here has suffered, Declan. I fear the Seance, in all its agendas, may push her past the edge. That well is a pillar of the land. It's been since the time of the gods. If it is safe, the land will be safe. The symbols are simply protective. But I fear all these short-sighted people have left us more in need of an optician than a healer. Okay. Anything else we can talk to you about? Nothing we're particularly looking for.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Dick.
Thank you. Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, we can ask about his
Was it
reflections
worth it?
here.
You have Erickson, but at the cost of learning what she would have done.
The depravities of mankind are not new to me. I've seen, indeed experienced firsthand, magic and its beliefs used to justify many terrible things. But what shakes me in this case is the reasoning. That she would do such a thing in the hopes that it might grant her something as trivial as magic. Her own humanity meant so little to her. This is what upsets me. What it is done.
It wasn't all that trivial to her. Is that notebook in your pocket? Always carry that notebook with you. More often than not, there's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. Yeah, that's fair. What's your timetable? Ball talks. There's another talk at 5. Oh, God. No interest in the silent dinner or the seance, so I'll need to corner the staff and make arrangements to eat beforehand. What the...
That's
Okay.
all.
Take care, monsieur.
Yeah, let's look at this monument here. Picture of a woman with the dedication. I already read it. What's up, Woodhouse?
Yes, my child.
Bridge game. Were you at the bridge game? No, I arrived the following day. Right. We can ask him about the Fae. That's the only other thing we can ask him about, evidence-wise. You hold me truck with the idea of the Fae. Of course I don't believe in them. But even I try not to walk dark paths alone at this time of year. Makes this an interesting and complex thing, yes? Alright. Should we ask people about Scarrett? Do you know Mr. Scarrett? Our paths have very little reason to cross, so no. I guess he's a difficult man to be around, so I count that as a blessing. But every soul is worth redeeming, even the less charitable ones.
I'll take my...
Go with God, my child.
We already asked him about Angel Boy, and he was like, God, I do not care.
Hello again, monsieur.
Yeah, let's ask you about Mr. Scarrett as well. We did not, how you say, bond. How should I put this? He is not a fan of Oscar Wilde. Oh.
That's all.
Okay.
Take care, monsieur.
You know anything about Scarrett? She probably doesn't, but I'm just trying to get anything I can get. Oh Lord, have mercy on anyone cursed enough to have to deal with the small-minded Amadan. He has strong opinions for a man who's achieved so little in his life. Achieved so little with so much, I might add. Okay. If you or I had been born with a spoon so silver in our mouths, we might have changed the world. Indeed, he decided to shove it up his... Alright.
You take care now, Dick.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's everybody we can talk to right now. Ah, this is not where I wanted to be. Place has become like a maze to me. This way. Alright, so he doesn't want to talk about the ghost. There's nobody else out here right now. We're not allowed in there yet. Not until tomorrow. And that's the ballroom, so I can't go in that way. I'm not sure how to proceed here. We're getting a lot of information, but I guess we need to go and look this up in the library. The thing I can't pronounce. God, the neighbor kids are doing stuff in the yard, thumping around, and I'm like, who's doing that? I can go talk to Barbosa. Maybe, if she's actually able to be reached. Her room is currently locked right now. So I don't know if she would actually come out if we went and knocked on the door or what. Let's do Irish mythology. Is there anything I want to look up? Yeah, let's look up this. Old gods of Ireland. Race of beings, each twice the height of a man with unnatural abilities. Like the gods of many classical mythologies, each one had areas of expertise though there was much overlapping and infighting as a result. They lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various other worldly foes. Alright, yeah, sure. Look up giants, sure. Hi, Timu! Merry Christmas! I'm a little bit spooky. Yeah, the face paint did not come out too terribly badly. It looks much worse up close, I can assure you. But on camera, it looks more or less alright. Alright, Irish mythology has had its share of giants, but none so noteworthy as, I'm just not even gonna attempt that name. I'm sure none of those letters work the way that I think they do. Other than possibly Mac. You doing anything, spooky today, Timu? I don't know if y'all really do the whole Halloween thing very much over there. The bearer of the Thumb of Knowledge and the leader of the legendary band of warriors. The Fianna. Fionn has many tales attributed to him. I know I'm saying it wrong. We're just gonna deal. The formation of the Giant's Causeway, the creation of the Isle of Man. Something else. Is this basically going to be Loch Ness? And the battling of many mythological foes. There's some who believe him to be the demigod. Descendant of, okay, last king, got it. Oh, that didn't really... Okay. 10 stream streak, oh my god! I wrote that could be spooky. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hello. Irish history, let's go. We can look up a bunch of things. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna need to ask people about that, and I don't want to do that right now. There's another mystery I want instead. Oh. Book of Irish Gods. There we go. Medical codes. Percival Blake. Irish mythology. Yeah, let's, Oh, this is just so I don't have to actually go and, look up those in the, thing. Smithing gods. Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, there's Breed. The old Irish goddess of healing, poetry, the hearth, smithing, and much else besides. Got it. We've got, the goddess... not even gonna try that one. A goddess, a hag, and diviner, whose domains are cold winds and winter. Got it. Ancient Irish god of smithing and hospitality. Okay. Gognu. Really did kind of well, I think. It was time to write a big love scene with Rebecca and her boyfriend, leading to sexy times. Woo! They're underage, so I kept it civil and obviously cut off before it went anywhere raunchy. Nice! Yeah, 17, that's... yeah. I mean, the kids at my school were already getting into that at 13, so you know. I didn't want to pull a Stephen King, yikes. Oh. Hey, Morrigan. I know this one. The War Witch. Okay. Goddess of war, wealth, and death. Crows are her symbol. Okay. Rebecca and Sam are nice, wholesome 50s kids. That's right, going to diners and splitting milkshakes. Wonder what came of all these gods. Hammering giant. This is not helping me with the fight. Okay. Going to mark all the scene here just because those are making me angry. We need to research the old gods and figure out what happened to them. That's our hammering giant. We saw him in the hedge maze. Crows. Research the fate of the old gods, but first, let's look at medical codes here. Look up the code I found in Miss Darcy's records. Yeah, let's get snooping. It says here this code is used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. Oh, that's sad. It seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Oh, that's sad. Let's talk about Percival Blake now instead. Read on. Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father Graham died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, the Jacobite Rising. He drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. I see some annotations that suggest that he didn't drown in the tsunami more than he was drowned during it. Seems he was not popular with the people around him. 1744, is that actually Jacobite? Every word I read in this game is wrong. Anyway, scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggested she had rejected advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Various notes are added from different periods that say staff believe he walled them up alive. Yes, we found them. It's fragile. Thank you, fish. I'll send you a better picture later. Before I rubbed a lot of it off trying to get that cat hair that's stuck into my face. Oh, I really need to wipe my eye, and that is just not possible right now. 71 months in a row. Holy crap. One note says they can still be heard sobbing for one another through the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. Dun dun dun. Alright. So we've got those things. Blake history. Religion. Ah. Oh. We can do one thought. What is the thought we can do? Olivia Darcy hypothesis. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. There. I'm gonna have to go in and load all of these. Now that I know that we can go in here and do this for each person. Oh no. Alright, mark all is seen. I think Miss Darcy's goal is to murder everyone. No, I think Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while she had a cold.
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder Miss Dean. I should find and confront her about this.
Yeah, let's go confront her about it right when she's in front of her friend. Let's do it. We know she's out in the garden, so let's go. Maybe that will convince her not to go to the thing. This way. We're learning. We're learning. It is almost 5 o'clock. And that's a problem, because we're gonna have to go to another stupid talk. Whoop. Game loading. Hey! Quick save.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
Confront! Your goal is to murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while you miscarried.
What a dark horse you are, Mr. Ward. But for what purpose? Why go to all this trouble? Would you mock me? Or do you mean something worthwhile by it? I confess. I killed my husband. I did. It seemed to me There was nothing else I could do.
Because I'm in the business of wooing, yes. Ruining women's lives, madam. There we go, yep.
Everything he put me through. I saw nothing but red until he was cold in the ground. And then I thought, it wasn't only him who wronged me. There was the woman, too, who had caught his attention. She must have known. Our Evelyn Dean. So yes, I came here under his name, intent on finding her. To this forsaken backwater on the west coast of nowhere. To do something terrible to her. But now... Well, now I don't think I wish as much vengeance as I thought.
My favorite pastimes in order are oppressing women and bowling. I was gonna say, hey, that's Brute's list.
But since I've been here, I didn't really believe in ghosts and magic before all this, you know. But I'll tell you this, I do now. My husband is haunting me.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I don't want vengeance, but I do want to be rid of him. And maybe he'll be content if he has her for company. If that is what it takes.
Huh.
Well, there's no need to resort to such things, Mrs. Darcy. Let me see if I can do something about your husband.
Chance would be a damn fine thing.
Wow. Uh-huh, yeah. Now we can act.
Mr. Ward, you...
You can learn about exorcism.
That was all.
Good day.
Alright, so we need to go talk to Father Woodhouse about exercising, or can we just... Okay, yeah. Alright, where's Father Woodhouse? He's still in the hedge maze, that's right. Alright. It just occurred to me, I'm not going to be able to really eat properly while I've got this stuff on my face. I'm gonna have to cut up my grilled cheese like I'm serving it to a 2-year-old. And then I'm gonna discover that I like it better that way, and that's gonna be upsetting. Oh man, this is much more easy to eat. No, but I have to spend 10 minutes cutting the damn thing up.
Yes.
Exorcism, do it! I'm a man of God. Of course I know how to expel the devil and all his agents. But before you ask me to do one, not that one would suffice for this forsaken place, they require permission and great effort. I've never put much stock in the former, but I have no time for the latter. So assuming you are on some form of mission from God— he heard me say it earlier! Oh crap! You would need to find another accomplice. Suggest you find somebody well outside the reach of the Irish Catholic Church.
I'll take my...
Go with God.
Fia, what's good?
Dick.
Cannot speak to Fia
I'll let you take care.
about the exorcism. That's strange to me. Okay, we can discuss it with her. Do I just need to do that? Is that what the act is? I don't think Toussaint's gonna know anything about that. I mean, he's right here, but... It's actually fine. We're not that far away. If we have to walk back, then it's whatever. Do I have to be like, hey, what if we did an exorcism? And those should be like, okay, that's cool, and then that'll just be it? Or...
Mr. Ward.
She'll ask around and try to find a way to exorcise your husband's ghost from you. Please, I like ghost stories and books. In reality, less so. This place is positively crawling with experts on death, so hopefully... Okay.
That was all.
Good day, Mr.
Could you not just ask your good friend over here? Who does this kind of crap?
Hello again, my friend.
Regularly? Might you know much about exorcisms? I do, for my sins. Actual banishment is hard. Death failed to remove the spirit. What can we do more than her? Laying a soul to rest is the easier and kinder method of being rid of one. But when that is not an option, which is often the case with angry spirits, then we trap a soul and take that fetter to a faraway place. The Gulf of Mexico is littered with ghosts. They are harmless to us there. Tell me, are you asking theoretically or actually? Actually. What do you need? Mrs. Darcy believes she's being haunted by her late husband, and she seems to be at her wit's end. I understand you're well versed in such matters. Do you think you'd be able to help her? The ghosts can't haunt when they're too busy relaxing on a beach. Yeah, all those messages in bottles that wash up are not actually just messages. Those are, in fact, ghosts, with the seals written on them, on the notes. That may explain some things. Don't touch it, that's a soul bottle! It says Corona Extra. Oh, then really don't touch it. That's just gross. Why would she not just... They're right here. She can hear us having this conversation, right meow. I had the impression there was something troubling her, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was quite that serious. I can help, of course, but I'll need an item of Mr. Darcy's. Something that would have been considerable emotional value to him. Try to find something that could work. Let me know just as soon as you have it. Best not to let this linger. Find something of Mr. Darcy's.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
We possibly have the letters that we took from her room? Maybe... Dupree says he needs something of considerable emotional value to Mr. Darcy to exorcise his ghost. If he was cheating on his wife, I suspect I won't find anything there. With his mistress, though... Yay. We did find a locket. But it looks like we can only, discuss this with, Mr. Coventry. And he's a jeweler, and we found it right outside of his, room there. Let's maybe talk to her real quick and see...
Ward.
The letters, I guess, don't count, so let's go back to
That was all.
Miss Dean's room and see what else we can scrounge up real quick. We have 4 minutes in-game before we have to go watch another presentation. Which we don't have to go immediately, it's fine as long as we get there before 5:30, but still. I'd much rather get the thing done at the beginning so we have time to run around and talk to everybody who's in the room before, the hour's up. Can I snoop? I can snoop in here. Let's quick save. Yeah, we know he's not in there. I shouldn't be going in here right now, I don't have time. He's got a pistol box, that's great. Estimates, that's fine. Poorly drawn maps. Partial maps. Drawing materials. He's got letters. Okay, all of this is gonna take time to look at. We'll be back. We'll be back. We went into the empty room already. Closet. We need to go back to room 15. That's 12. 11. I do believe I'm going the wrong way. Have I been down this way before? I need to find Rand McNally, but not right now. It goes back to the atrium. I'm not even in the right hallway. Okay, there. There we are. There's cracks in the doors? Yep, nobody's inside. Okay, let's see what we can find real quick. And then hopefully... we found the turpentine. Nothing of note in here. Nothing of note in here. We need to ask Coventry about the locket. That has to be what it is. Okay. Because, yeah, we found everything else in here. Okay. Where's Coventry hanging out? Oh, that's Quinn. Okay, there. We can zoom in. Where is Coventry? Huh. Nowhere right now. Interesting. Hmm. Very strange indeed. He has to be somewhere, right? I'm being sneaky, you guys can't see me.
What do you mean the forge isn't set up? I sent word ahead.
I'm sorry, sir, but our telegraph machine was not working, so we must...
Gods no, I didn't telegram. Terrible yoke. Wouldn't go near one. No, my cousin only came by a few weeks ago and told you.
Do you know who we spoke with?
How would I know that? Do you think he walked halfway across the country to give me a thumbs up?
No, of course not, sir. Regardless, even if we had received word, there is no working forge here. Only the anvil remains, and that is ornamental.
And your horseman? How does he shoe his horses then?
I believe he takes them to a place in Guildford.
Ah, here.
Go to the telegraph room. Everybody loves the telegraph room. Nobody loves the telegraph room. Alright. So I figured we were going to have to find a very specific book at one point. And it's not just going to have, you know, readable text on the front. I'm gonna take that. It's addressed to a Miss Barbosa. Let's go look at that. Miss Barbosa's search for information on her father has hit a dead end. Okay. Alright, here we go. God, so everybody's gonna have their own personal things too? Oh god. Oh god. There's no time. Shouldn't be anybody... Oh, well, hang on. I remember the thing that I wanted to look at yesterday. Open the trunk! Okay, well I can't do anything with that right now then. Okay. Anyway, so we were trying to find what's-his-face. Mr. Coventry. And have him look at, not gonna be in the manager's office. There shouldn't be anybody in the manager's office. We need to have Coventry look at the locket. See if there's anybody out here right now. Doesn't appear to be. Huh. So I guess some people are really just unavailable at certain times. Because if we talked to him and he told us he was going to be in his room, then he should be in his room. I want to pet the horsey. That's gonna take time though, but it looks like we are gonna need to skip time ahead just a little bit. I will pet the horsey.
There you are, love. Good girl.
Yay! I pet the horsey. Yeah, I guess he's just not on the map right now. Which sucks. Well... We know he's not in the bar because we were already there a bit ago. So what else can we do? We're also not making any progress with the fight. I'm still trying to figure out why Dean was here. We need to discuss that with Blake. If we could ever speak to him. Was that our only chance to talk to him when he was the speaker? Because I feel like that's the only time we've seen him. He's probably gonna be at dinner, so that should be fine. We may be able to get him there.
Signor what?
I mean, we've already got our lead on that.
That's all.
Of course.
Where's what's his face? I don't know what to use the last little bit of our time with here. Because I don't want to just waste it frivolously, but... Oh, hey. Just standing here with your spirit camera. Miss Quinn's poems. That was that Bible. Ooh, we could ask Miss Joyce about the note that she definitely didn't put on the door with a knife.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Vandalized Seance flyer, yeah. Tell me about that. Found this lying about the atrium. Do you know anything about it? Wouldn't know a thing about that now, sir. But they're not wrong, are they? There's some fierce evil to some of that magic, I tell you. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't know anything about that. How about this Bible, though? Tell me, Mrs. Joyce, do you have a favorite Bible verse? Oh, well, if you must know, sir, I'm quite partial to Leviticus, and good wisdom in any of his verses. I know the New Testament gets all the attention these days, but sometimes there's nothing like good old-fashioned justice. Okay.
I'll be off, Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
Uh-huh. Alright, it's 5 p.m. Someone intended to meet Miss Dean at the bar. Oh god, it's just getting darker. Do not like that. Okay, let me save real quick. And then I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. BRB. Not me furiously shoving chocolate into my mouth. Because, you know, that's easy for me to eat. So I guess I'm just gonna only eat candy today. Hold up. Oh, right, that was me. Okay. I was like, someone was at our door! Yeah. Took some stuff out to the trash this morning. Alright. So, it is now time for a chat, and a heck of a lot of people are in the drawing room. Including Mr. Scarrett. Do we know where Coventry is? No, we don't. Don't like that. Nope, into the drawing room.
Ciao. Ciao. For those of you I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, I am Carmela Mantovani. And I'm here to talk about ghosts and all that we know about them.
Is that why we're keeping the lights off in here? Yes, stay and listen.
So, grazie mille for attending. Now, I will speak with you about ghosts, spirits, phantoms.
She is Italian! I knew it!
There is still much we don't know about ghosts, you must think. And this is true. Yet, there is plenty to speak on. So do not worry. We do know that not all dead linger. Only those bound to a place, an object, a person stay. Why? This we do not know yet for certain.
Ooh, fetters! We know about fetters!
It is theorized that all spirits are bound, fettered, by an emotional component. Death in a place, obsession with an object, love or anger to a person. By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness? Yeah, sì, questo funzionerà. We find them everywhere. By their many names, they are all across the world. There are many formations. Some echo the grief they left upon the world and are blind to the living. While others are vengeful and aggressive, haunting a person or place and causing everything from psychological to physical damage. Regardless, no single spectre has been able to directly communicate. But tomorrow night we intend to change this. So, what stops them from speaking? Is it a physical matter? No, it cannot be, as they interact with the world in other ways. Blowing papers off desks, snuffing candles, sometimes even striking people.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, there's ghosts in here.
Perhaps the limitation is in their lungs, then. Well, no. Many wail and moan after all. Could it be they have nothing to say? I do not think so. Many a mystic, myself included, believe the spirits have given us a feeling of things they once said. There is a chance this is wishful thinking on our parts. But I believe so many have felt this, that at least one person must be correct. Maybe they simply cannot speak for themselves? This we cannot rule out, and is to be my conclusion, if our seance does not bear fruit.
Okay.
So, why do I have such hopes for this seance? This I have been doing for a long time. When you invite a ghost to speak with you, there are always limits. The strength of the spirit, the skill of the medium, the thickness of the veil. All of these things can make it difficult for a ghost to manifest. We see their forms on occasion. We feel the echoes of their emotion. But these things do not require expense. They sustain themselves, somehow. This we do not understand. It takes effort for a spirit to be more than echoes, to make a more conscious connection with the world of the living. This is an age of science, yes? So, let me speak in those terms. We think of ghosts as waveforms, spiritual waveforms. A soul rippling long past the death of its host, its shell. They are in a frequency we cannot easily see. In daytime, they are almost invisible to us. At night, easier to see. The less interference around, lights, other people, and so on, the easier still. If you have noticed animals behaving strangely, this is because they see different wavelengths to us, as is with light. The atmosphere blocks the wavelength of light. The same is true for spiritual wavelengths. But at this time of year, the veil, or spiritual atmosphere, is at its thinnest. And then there is you, those gathered. People attuned to the mystical, coming together to work as a... qual è la parola? A net, to catch the signal. No, net is not correct. Che cos'è? Ah, my words let me down. But look, if you do not believe me, I'm told that crows are a symbol of your Irish death goddess. They are gathering. And at night, the dead are roaming. I think they line up for the chance to speak to us.
They're also bringing us shiny things. If they bring you a button, be sure to give them a little bit of bread. Wait, don't give them bread. That's not good for them.
Imparting? A warning. We understand ghosts to be the disembodied souls of the old selves, sometimes less or incomplete as to how they were before. So, tomorrow, when the veil is at its thinnest, mind your words. These spirits were once people. They are the intangible remains. And they will be just as driven as they ever were, if not more.
Okay. Don't tease the ghosts. Got it. We're still gonna tease them a little bit. This is all well and good, but where's... Where's the guy I actually want to talk to? We'll talk to you.
We meet again, Mr.
Ask him if he knows anything about the device. A spirit gauge, I think. Monitors the amount of spectral activity in the area. More ghosts, better seance. Is that right? Uh-huh. Can ask him about Memento Mori, sure. Have you heard anything about the Quinns having an unfortunate number of deaths in the family? Oh yes, I have. Terrible business that. Really done a number on the line. Something about rooting out Irish rebels against the crown, I think. A curse is a small price to pay for service to crown and country. Uh-huh.
Good day, Mr. Scarrett. Good day.
Is Quinn still not gonna talk to me at all until I get her book? Okay. Get your stupid book. So we need to go to the bar. Because somebody was supposed to meet with, what's her face? The bar is this way. I want to keep going, but I'm getting hungry. And if I wasn't gonna be gone for like 20 minutes trying to make food and then cut it up so that I could eat it without, you know, getting everything stuck to my face. Keep going, but it's gonna take me a bit. To the bar. So Seamus is here right now. Oh, hey. What you doing, Miss Lau? Amara's here as well, cause dude is all about the bar. Look at this book. The pages are stained red. It's a book about vampires, because it's Carmilla. Hooray! Staff only, locked. Boo! I just swiped some booze. Brood is back. Ow! You can look at the glasses. Doyle's in the way. Cleaning items. Smokes. We cannot take them. Nothing in here. What have we learned? We attended the meeting with what's-her-face. And she pretty much just told us, hey, don't mess up. Mess all up the ghosts.
Hello. What brings you back?
Jacket note. Oh, right. Curse. Note to Miss Dean requesting to meet found in a jacket pocket. That's right. Alright. Mrs. Lau, did you write this note? What business did you have with Miss Dean? Did she send you? Is that why we've not seen her recently? She's acting through you as a proxy? How many others is she blackmailing that she needs to hide behind a goon? Okay. You're not working for her. I've said too much. Please excuse me, Mr. Ward. Okay. Well, that's something.
You
Oh, Mr. O'Mara. There's nothing I want to ask you about. So, Brood, you were there for the end of the, we need to exorcise the husband thing, and we need to find something that, that would have meant something to him in order to do it. And the only lead I've got going on this is Evelyn Dean's locket, which we found outside of Mr. Coventry's room. We have not been able to find Mr. Coventry anywhere. I cannot just tell, what's-her-face about the locket. So I need to have him, like, look at it or something first. But I need to find where he is. I can also go snooping in some other people's rooms, but it's getting to be nighttime, so... a bunch of people are probably going to be in their rooms anyway. The Blob 2. Nice. Oh, I was like, where's his room? This big giant one here? Southwest corridor upper. So that is... up here? Yes. Let's just go see if he's in his room. It's Mr. O'Finn's, Mr. Coventry's. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. I've kind of tuned it out at this point. 21 is unoccupied. Oh. Nothing useful in here. There's a book. It's Frankenstein. Cute. I guess they had to replace one of the knobs there. Interesting. That part of the music always makes me think it's just started raining here. Because that sounds just like big fat water droplets falling through our fireplace. Every single time I'm like, oh, it's raining! No. Let's look under the bed. An old box of matches has been lost under here. Can I take those? Apparently not. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we already clicked on this. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. So where is he? He is just not... He ceases to exist until we see him again in the dining room. So I guess we need to not focus on that right now, because there doesn't appear to be anything we can do about that. What else do we have? We could go speak with Miss Barbosa. Why did it put me on Jonathan Blake? Because I double-clicked up here. That was weird. Okay, you know what? Let's just go snoop around in people's rooms for now, I guess. It doesn't seem like anybody's actually in the rooms right now, so we can go to the, northeast corridor. And snoop around in there. We just came from the southwest, right? Could turn around and check real quick. Alright, commence snooping. That's a closet. That's the southeast. Room 7 and 8. We've been in room 7. We haven't been in 8, which I think is, Father What's-His-Face's room. Oh, I don't like that. Here's a book. Seems to be a book on calling the dead. Alright. We do have to look at all the books because Miss Quinn will not speak to us. Until we get her that book. Right. Okay, so we did come in here once and then we immediately left. Gnostic Bible. Chest of drawers. Let's see. Everything needed to pen a letter. Okay, do not have actual writing on that if it's just stationary. Google announced the end of support for early Nest thermostats. Oh, wow. That largely flew under the radar. As of October 25th, 1st and 2nd gen will be unpaired and removed from the Google Nest or Google Home app. Yo! That sucks! Dad, if you're watching, check the thermostat. As I'm pretty sure that's the one he's got. Early adopters can still use their thermostats, they're just losing the remote connectivity that made them appealing to begin with, yeah. Did those models also have the microphones in them and they weren't supposed to, or were those just the later ones once Google figured out they could get away with that crap without a lot of people noticing? His Bible is a Gnostic one. He has sermon notes and the like recorded inside. Is this the branch of Christianity he really follows? He has passages about a black iron prison marked, but I cannot make out what they mean. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I need to look elsewhere for more understandable information. There's some symbols here. A sequence of strange hand-drawn symbols was sitting below the Bible. I'm sure I need that to open something. Look at this little guy! That's like the guy we saw in Demonologist last night. So what, we got dartboard, we got, I don't know, dice. We got little demon guy, and then dartboard. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Damn it! Wait, no, that means we're immune. Journal. A leather journal. Let's see the most recent entry. I've uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing rooms. Great. It is an ungodly place. Alas, I was hasty in my exit and have yet to review it properly. Between our assessment of the grounds and the talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. But we will find these catacombs. Come Sunday morning, we will search them stone to stone. Uh-huh. Cannot look at the bed or under the bed. Anyway, here's the pistol box. An empty pistol case. Does this mean the priest is constantly armed? But why? Oh, I guess that's just a snap and not like a coin or anything. Nothing of use in here. Nothing of use in there, really. We looked at his vestments already. Well, we didn't examine them. Priestly robes smell of incense, dust, and sulfur. Alright, now here's the interesting thing. We have partial maps and poorly drawn maps. Incomplete maps of the grounds. They're well made, unlike the recent continuation beside them. He is actually Satan. He has been trying to complete a map of the grounds, but it's poorly made. Not his skill set, I suppose. Nothing in here? Okay. He's got drawing materials. Pen and ink pot used for making the maps beside them. Yeah, wasn't really expecting too much from that. Oh yeah, there's this note on the floor. A badly scrawled note, I think, requesting a meeting with Father Sinnot. But it's hard to read. Best I can tell, it is signed Murphy. Uh-huh. We've got some letters. Massive correspondence from various people. One mentions Mr. Doyle and his placement here to investigate. Another talks about how the Aeon has been located. Whatever it is, it resides here at Blake Manor. A note here about freeing the Aeon from its prison at all costs. No death here is real. Another talks about how all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle have failed. I see the flyer for this event is attached to another letter. This is your chance, Father, is written here. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. Aha! Let's look at his schedule. I've noted his movements in my timetable. We did already ask him, but it's very obvious that he is up to some things that he would not have told us about. What are you up to, Father? Hanging out in the ladies' changing room at 6 p.m. Lovely. Okay. How do you know he's there? He said he was gonna go back in that journal entry. Okay. Let's go see which other rooms we can dig around in. 13 to 16. I went the wrong way. Oh no, no I didn't. We go around this way. Are there spookies happening, or was that just... Nobody's inside. Let's quick save. Let's see if we can figure out how to talk to your lady ghost friend. Drawings. These drawings, they look like Evelyn Dean. She also looks exactly like that ghost I saw at the Hedge Maze fire pit. Crazy. Even though he says that's not her. Mr. Dupree's travels papers from the United States. Neat. Ticket. Luggage ticket for Bay 46. There's a symbol scrawled on the back, a sigil like the ones from my dream. Yeah, the trunk that we saw. And can't do anything with. Yes. We know that's his already, because we talked to him and it has the same tattoo he's got on his hand. Check his wardrobe. Hello. Schedule. Right, find his real schedule here. Look at his clothes. An assortment of clothing. Okay. Assortment. He's got 3 of the same purple jacket. Statuette. There sure are some clothes. That's right. Beautiful statuette that seems to represent death in some way or another. I don't know. I think you're reaching. Yep. A journal. Hey, it's that symbol. It's the same image from my dream. Small scrawlings, question mark? How is this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is the spitting image of my God! Okay. At least I can go back and click on that one again. Curse my right mouse, or, Evelyn Dean is the spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. It cannot be a coincidence, us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. That cannot be allowed to happen. I'll write of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. The urge? What is happening to you? Night after night I see this, but why? Ooh. Ruh-roh. Yep, there's an urn. Yeah, let's mess with that. A new urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupree must have lost somebody recently. Yeah, he told us about that. Irish mythology. There's a note on the inside cover. To the devil on my shoulder, I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it and for seeing me truly, always. Your best friend, Elle. Books. Okay, yep. L, huh? Let's back that up. This is the only other L we've got. For first name, at least. But that could have been from, what's-her-face, so... That's fine. It was probably from what's-her-face. Dr. Callahan's bedroom. We've been in there before, but not while he was absent. So let's go see what's going on in here. Research notes. Oh, it's 5:59. Damn. We've already looked at his shoes. We've got the record. Trace. See if there's a journal or anything. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's just stationary. Okay, close. Thank you. So we looked at these pictures. There's us with our brother. Picture of Mary. Here's Miss McLeod. She doesn't have anything around her right now. That's the graveyard. There's Evelyn, and that didn't come out very good. Be not afraid. That's what that is. Yeah, Angel wants to be in the picture too. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's look at these research notes real quick and hope he does not retire to his room at 6 p.m. Notes on the event. It seems the doctor's preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. He's gonna come in here. What are you doing? Ah! I got lost. Oh, thank God he's not actually in here. It's 6 p.m., the witching hour. Where is everybody? The bar. I should have expected that. Okay. And good, Dr. Callahan's there as well. We're still missing quite a few people, though. We can't get into the basement. There's gotta be a way to get in there, though. There's still the Blake family residence that we cannot access. Interesting. Well, we are free to go snooping in Fia's room then. And let's find Rand McNally. Globe of the known world. I wonder, will they discover anything new? I can only imagine how thrilling it was when the Americas were discovered. Quick save. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Let's get on in there. Journals. I bet that weed Jackie has reached out to Rory too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Whoever she means is from Dublin, and she does feel kindly towards them. I think that's a typo. Letter for Fia from her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy. Dr. Callahan, I assume, unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, it seems he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him if only he would focus on it.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay, yeah, so the game is just hinting at me again. Just, hey, you should be doing the plot. I would love to. Seems like Miss Callahan is making notes on the other guests. Erickson, a fraud, and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic off her. I figured none of the staff would have any... something, but Hunter has training. Uh-huh. Hey, stupid! Stop looking at stuff that's irrelevant. You got books? The titles are both in Irish. I do not know what they say. There we go. Journal. I hear more people have had those strange dreams. They all start innocent enough. In the manor, lots of out-of-place doors, seeing those spirals, an urge to attend the seance, and then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages. Frustration, a longing to leave, trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams. Like a big stew pot of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Rory is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Okay. What kind of stew? Alright, nothing behind this. That's just your little step stool. Doesn't appear to be anything under the bed. Headache salve, yo! The label says, until your headache passes, Aunt. It is unused. Alright. No use in conventional medicine, got it. Something in the bin. There's something torn up inside. Yay! It looks like the scraps are from a torn up letter. I have to use the arrow keys. Yay! We love puzzles. Yay! That looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean, asking Fia to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under Fia. Seems Miss Callahan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling checking on it. Okay. Was it Miss Dean that Fia was threatening in her note? Might she actually have done something to protect Dr. Callahan from her? Ooh. Mine now. Nothing in here catches my eye? Really? We're not gonna look at that jewelry or anything that's in there and hasn't been in any of the others? Alright. Scrying schedule. Looks to be a hasty schedule of sorts. It's titled Weekends Well Scrying. Sunday 11, Carmela. Sunday 14, Lloyd. Sunday 18, Quarantine. Okay. There's also a note. Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. Okay. Let's look at your shoes. Small shoes. Alright. Some dress clothes, nothing important. An assortment of clothing. Okay. I'm just not looking in these anymore because it just doesn't seem like there's anything important. I forgot about detective mode. Alright, well. That was some quality snooping. Now we need to see... Quick save. Where was that note about where the, there we go. Southeast corridor key is missing. The atrium key is in the supply closet. The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms. Yeah, we found that one. Southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom. We need to figure out how to get under there. We know that they're going to be getting a delivery in the storeroom Sunday morning, so we may be able to do it then. The northwest corridor is still securely locked away in the stable safe. We need to figure out the code for that safe. Can we even access that right now? I haven't even looked at what we would actually need for that. Way, right? I don't know. Stables were to the east, right? Well, everybody's at the bar, so let's see what's happening in here first.
Are you enjoying the event?
Oh, no. I wish I hadn't come. It has cost me everything.
It's because you're a fraud.
Oh. Well, I'm having a nice time.
We're happy for you.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking? Sorry, did you mean me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought I wasn't thinking of much.
Nonsense. I'm no mind reader, but I know when a man has something on his mind. Now, what could it be? Angels! That's your thing, isn't it? That's what I've heard. Go on and tell me about these angels then.
Don't let me bore you with that. We could talk about something else.
Not at all. This way, I get to go home and tell my friends about how I spoke to a boy who speaks with angels, which is just excellent. Do go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure he's real excited to talk about that now.
How did you find out you could do it in the first place?
Oh, I nearly died.
Go on.
Ha! A horse riding accident, just over a year ago. You know how it is. The horse spooks, and there's only so much you can do. I don't remember much of what happened after I fell. Not what was around me, anyway. Just the most revolting pain in my side and my leg. And the idea that I was going to die. I can't say it seemed clear, because nothing was, but it did seem very certain. And then I saw. I still don't know how to describe what it looked like. But behind all that was happening around me, I saw it. A thing that I instinctively knew was an angel.
Go on.
My companions got me to a doctor. All the while, I would see glimpses of it watching. I was babbling the entire time, I am told. It stayed with me until the turn of midnight, and by then they thought that I would live after all.
And that was the end of it?
It is around me still. I get glimpses of it now and again. At some cost, I can see it more clearly for a moment. I think it watches me. Us. This seance.
And you speak with it?
I speak to it. Sometimes. It does not reply. If I am ill, or in danger, or on the brink of consciousness, I can make it out. See its shape. Exchange a few words.
Has the year last seen you ill, in danger, or on the brink of consciousness much?
Yes, self-inflicted.
I wonder if it has some purpose for me, but it never stays around long enough to get an answer. To look upon it alone is just unmatched. But the fact of the matter is, until the rituals work, those moments are all I get.
Okay. Oh, I can do a hypothesis now. Let's go. We do big things. Oh, this is why it went to Blake, because if I click on this and it updates all of that stuff there, it puts it back in the middle. Again. That's something that's really, really bugging me. I hope they fix that in a future patch. Okay. Let's think. Yeah, Callahan's goal is to... Mr. Blank needs to blank his blank. I've gotta say, curse the... Well, to... protect the Future. From the Seance's aftermath. Maybe not curse. Protect. Wait. Protect goes there. Do we want to say bless or, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Let's do bless the land. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, hang on. I'm not sure why it just gave me the opportunity to do this now. I don't know what switch got flipped to do this. Because I figured this would have gone off after we left her room or saw things in her room. But I mean, she came here because she wants Miss Dean to stay away from him. She was saying, she did say that she wanted to, you know, protect the land and stuff. Unless it's bless the well to protect the land from the Seance's aftermath. Okay, yeah, that's what they wanted. It's like, are we going for what she told us she's here for, or what she's actually here for? Whatever.
Miss Callahan is worried that the Seance is going to leave the region decimated. So she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay. Hang on. There's someone I wish to speak to first.
Mr. Ward.
Mr. Jeweler Man, what can you tell me about this locker? And by locker, I mean locket. It's a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in. Why, that belonged to my dear dead wife. From before we married. Dabney she was. Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. I'm told something personal can anchor the ghost. Must have dropped it. Thank you. Okay, well. There goes that lead. Yeah, let's talk about that. You mentioned losing your wife. My condolences, sir. I did, yes. Lillian, earlier this year. She turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. Uh-huh. That's not the name you just told us, my dude. I'll confess I am lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. The little I had left I spent to come here. I hope that the claims about the seance are true. If I could see her or hear her, then I'd gladly give it all, down to the very shirt on my back. Yeah, let's call him out on that. Lillian Smith and Elaine Dabney. He did not tell us Smith, but that's fine. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry. Smith before we married. Uh-huh. Oh, you told me her name was Elaine Dabney. Ah, well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see. Uh-huh. Liar! Well, that did not lead to what I wanted it to.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Mr. Scarrett. Nothing
We
more
meet
to say to
again,
you,
Mr.
fraud. I don't have anything to say to Scarrett. We still don't know what he was doing.
Good day, Miss. Good.
Again?
Let's talk about Scarrett right in front of him. Have you met Mr. Scarrett? Oh yes, he introduced himself to me. He was very interested to hear about my work, of course. We've actually met before, but he doesn't seem to recall.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Let's ask him about some things we just found in his,
Mr. Ward.
aunt's room. Aww. That's sweet. Yes, my aunt on my father's side. She's been teaching me in the old ways almost as long as I can remember. I wasn't the only one of her nieces and nephews she gave instructions to, of course, but I was the best at it and had the determination to follow it. I've been warding thresholds, scrying in wells, and charming work tools since I could read and write. I've been her apprentice nearly all my life. She's a very talented woman with a rightful place of honor in the community. Stubborn as a mule and occasionally hot-headed to be sure, but we can't all be virtue. Can't be all virtue, I suppose. Okay. Mary Blake, huh? Yeah, I wanted to go a little bit longer today, but I am gonna have to cut it pretty soon. I need to go eat. I haven't asked him about Evelyn yet. No, go watch Halloween! He knows Miss Dean. She's a gifted practitioner by all accounts, but she's a bit full of herself, don't you think? Think she could stand to be taken down a peg or two. Huh. Ask about the rejected request. I gather that Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt? She was. Fia rejected her, though. That's all there is to that. Okay. Aunt's shadow. Have you been apprenticing under Fia for long? I have. For too long, in truth. I've learned everything she has to teach me, but I'm still an apprentice. She does not like my modern approach to the role. She believes it distracts me from the work. But to adapt is the work. If only I could get her to see. Modern problems require modern solutions. Nice.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
I am not sure what we need to be doing here. Let's go confront Fia about the thing, and then we'll call it there for today. 'Cause there is still much to be done. Where is she? She is not on the map right now. Okay. Well, forget that then. It's going to be in the gentleman's changing room, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and save it here. And then we'll call it. I need to go eat. Timu needs to go watch Halloween. Oh. Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We will continue this game when we come back on Monday. I was thinking about maybe a surprise stream tomorrow, but we're probably gonna stay up late playing spooky games with our friends tonight, so, yeah. I'm not gonna promise an extra stream, so let's just pick this back up on Monday. And, yeah, we're gonna keep it going. The plot is thickening at an alarming rate, and we need to figure out some things real quick here. But anyway, y'all have a fantastic weekend. If you're doing Halloween stuff, stay safe. If you are not doing Halloween stuff, still stay safe, because, there's people out there doing stuff anyway. And being a little crazy. And, yeah, it will be November. On Monday. Oh my god. Okay, bye! Go try to wash the stuff out. Well, nah, we'll keep it on for now.